we're gonna drive the engine off the harmonic balancer. And it's gonna do some cool stuff.
Today we're getting ready to dyno a 406 small block Chevy that's for a reverse rotation boat. It's an old Crift boat that a friend of mine owned for years. It had a 305 reverse rotation in it, and then he put a small block 400 in it, and the problem was the boat always wanted to pull to the right, because when you have a reverse rotation engine on an inboard, it puts the steering rudder on the opposite side of a standard rotation motor. And whenever you do that, the boat's gonna pull. So instead of changing where the rudder goes in the boat, which is a lot of doing, we changed the 400 small block Chevy to a reverse rotation engines, and that entails putting the pistons on the rods so the dot on the piston is facing toward the back of the motor, and you have to use a reverse rotation camshaft, rear main seal, and front seal. When we dyno these, what I do is I made a fixture for the front damper, so my CV joint bolts to the damper, and I actually turn the motor around and I start it from the damper, which changes the direction of it. So when I'm dynoing it, I'm actually facing the flywheel of the motor. It's kind of weird, but I've done it before and it works perfect.
There you
now
go.
it's in. All right, now come in some. Go ahead, come in. There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
See if the headers will work.
They will. I put one on backwards. They're symmetrical and small block Chevys.
Okay, good. So you didn't have to swap them?
No.
We're just gonna make this work. Okay.
For him. Soon.
There you go.
Well, we'll see if I put mufflers on it or not. I'm probably going to put that shortage strap on that I had on before.
Two. This is 5. 1 8 4 3 6 5 7 2 1 2 7 5 6 3 4 8.
Give me a 1/2 inch wrench.
It's okay.
And I think I have to extend this. We'll probably go, yeah, it will work. Okay, so then you
Rear main seal either. It's pretty weird. But it really screws down, but that
that's all right.
might work.
Yeah, if you have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
not doing anything crazy. It's just real low RPM, like it's got no cam in it. Yeah, 400 foot-pounds of torque. Why is it only 304 horse? It wants more timing.
Yeah, you only have at 30.
Yeah, I know, but boats I usually keep there. It should be fine there. Air fuel seemed okay. And why is it 4,000? I thought I started to pull at 3,500. I did. 35 to 48. I started at 4 because I couldn't grab it there. Alright, let's do it. Let's grab it at 3. It's not making power, which you think it would make, but I don't think it's the intake manifold holding it back, and I don't think the cam should. I think the cam would make more than that.
And you feel that all the cylinders are at a good temperature?
Let's hit start. Okay. Everything seems good.
Yeah.
I don't know if the carburetor's opening all the way up. Well, that seems good. That seems better. Probably wants more timing. 446 foot-pounds of torque and 315 horse upstairs, which is fine because you have this torque down here, crazy torque. Torque is dropping off sooner. We have to give it more timing. And then air fuel is good. 13.1, 13.2. It's like straight across.
Okay.
Perfect fuel curve.
What's it making?
It's making good torque, but the horsepower's falling off. It's probably going to want more timing. I'll give it more timing, and then this will probably go up. But it's making 446 foot-pounds of torque.
Oh, wow.
And 316 horse. So now I have to go up with.
Okay, what, like 2 degrees and see what happens? Or you're going to go 4?
Probably go 4 degrees. Let me bring the timing up a little bit. And 53 foot-pounds of torque and 321 horse. It's got crazy torque. The horsepower is low because the torque is high because I'm not spinning it high enough. See the torque? Look at the torque. It's making 100 more foot-pounds than a 350.
Yeah, the torque, yeah, that's the 400, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's making the torque, but I'm not revving it to get the power. You have to rev it to get the power, and it doesn't have enough cam in it.
Yeah, I was only concerned with that carburetor because I swore I was off a little bit. It was coming in. It was getting there, but then...
It's not off. Look.
Okay.
It's not off. It's straight across.
Perfect. All right. Done deal.
Yeah, the air fuel is perfect. And it's making really... It's down low. It's going to feel crazy.
What's it making it like 3,400?
3,400, it's making 441 foot-pounds, which is, it'll cruise at 34 to 3,600, perfect.
Now with that velocity stack on there and all, and I put the spark arrestor on, no different?
It's not going to make a difference, we can do that. We can make it pull right now.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm just curious.
We can. Here.
Here. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4.
definitely go higher because this stud is higher. You know what I mean? It could be another 1/4 inch higher. Air fuel got a little bit richer, so it's definitely a slight bit of a restriction. It got a little richer, not leaner.
Okay.
Went from 13.2 to 12.9. Not very much. And you're still 317, 318, and 448. So it's still pretty close. Got a little bit richer. It should run really good, and now it'll go straight.
That's the good part.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
The motor did really well. It didn't make much power because we had a stock intake on it, so it was just over 300 horsepower, but it made 450 foot-pounds of torque, which is what he's looking for in this. It's a cabin cruiser. It's a pretty big boat for a single engine. So he ought to be real happy with it. We're gonna place it in the boat for him with my jib crane. So we're gonna put the transmission and all on it here and just lower it into his boat, and then he can finish it up at home.
We're here with Lorenzo's 71 Chevelle SS. One thing you notice, we kind of pre-painted it. Sometimes we'll do that. It's a little bit more expensive than leaving it in primer, but it gives us a basis. It's easier to see the lines, it's easier to see issues. So this car we pre-painted. This was a Delaware car. You're gonna get rust in Delaware. You've got water on both sides. You got the Atlantic Ocean and Chesapeake Bay. So it's just a heavy rust area. And this car had its share of it, but it was all original, as much as you expect a 50-some-year-old car, and that's really cool. Numbers matching. So that's why we spent a little bit more time to make sure this car's right. Obviously, we try to do as much as possible before we put the body on. Some things are just really inaccessible. We're trying to keep this as stock as possible. Lorenzo did do some stuff to the engine. You've already seen the video. He put out 373 horsepower. Motor's gonna run great. We put all new body bushings in. We go over every suspension piece. Bilstein shocks all around. Some of these other shocks, they do okay in the beginning and then they wear out quick. That's why we use Bilstein. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've never been quite sure if it was Bilstein or Bilstein. I'm gonna find out pretty soon in the comments. This was an original disc brake car, being an SS. We put all new rotors on it, put a new backing plate, they all rot out, put new calipers. So we'll run all our lines before we put it in, transmission lines, fuel lines, has a brand new fuel line to the back. Even if they're half decent, we replace the tanks. We put a new transmission in this, we rebuilt it, put some heavy duty parts in it. All the cars that we do, automatic or stick shift, we redo the trans. All our frames are done the same way. I call it vapor blasting, but it's sandblasting with water. We use a rust inhibitor in the water on our final blast that keeps the frame from rusting up on you before you get a chance to get paint on it. We'll spend a lot of time making sure that we put the springs on the lines. It's very important. Keeps them from kinking. Even though they're pre-bent, you still have to twist them around. It's a factory issue. We'll check everything on the cross member. Lots of times these cross members like to rot. They always go in certain places. We'll either get another one or repair the one that's in there, strengthen it. You can see how we put the linkage on before we put the body on, and just gives you a back view of everything that we're doing. You can see how we've stripped down the whole firewall. We take everything apart, Sometimes the hardest part of these jobs is keeping track of where everything is. All the nuts, bolts, pieces, wiring. We will replace the wiring harness on this. We always do. This car is going to be such a cool car. It's going to run unbelievable. And with the 373 horse in it, that's an extra 100 horse that these things realistically came with. So it's going to run really good for a heavy car.